Have you ever woken up, back sore, body aching, and just realized again that you're not really doing what you've always wanted to be doing? So you trudge through your dark home and foggy eyes to find the key that you threw into your basement, forces you to get up and unlock the box you lock your phone in, just so that you don't shut off your alarm and easily go back to bed. You get ready, like you always do. You make your coffee in the usual way. And while you wait for it to brew, the ache for change continues to build and build, like all the cheesy milk residue clogging the inside of your Keurig. Yeah, that's been me for about a decade. I've been a nurse for years. I've dreamed about doing music full time, and I've made a few songs, but for the most part, I've been a largely closeted artist. Yeah, and there's been things that have contributed to that reality, but the truth is most of it has been of my own making. I had patterns of behavior and false beliefs about myself and others that impacted my relationships, limited my faith, and kept me feeling stuck. But over the past year and a half, I've taken a lot of steps to get healthier and be more whole. At one point during that process, I was randomly reminded of this one SpongeBob episode, Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The premise is this. Squidward, who we all know to be introverted and anti-friendship, closeted musician, artist, who's just stuck ringing up orders at the Krusty Krab, is presented with this opportunity. He gets a call from
William Fancy Son from band class?
This like arch nemesis, the guy that achieved everything Squidward always wanted to, but just has nicer eyebrows. And he lures him into this lie to pretend like he's actually achieved something, that he's good enough. And then he challenges Squidward to bring his band to play at the biggest event in Bikini Bottom.
The Bubble Bowl.
Now, Squidward doesn't actually have a band, so the whole episode is him just trying to rally the town to get them to be able to play instruments, and we get some of the most quoted lines of all time.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
There's all this chaos, nothing's achieved, but at the final moment when Squidward completely gives up, his friends rally together and they make it possible to do something that seems impossible. They put on the most anthematic and epic performance that Bikini Bottom has ever seen. It's one of the only times that Squidward ever gets a win. And I remember being a kid watching this episode and feeling the excitement of that win, of that victory, of Squidward breaking out of this norm where he just couldn't achieve these things, of his friends coming around him. It just made me want to do the same thing. So yeah, I get this as a weird example, but in many ways, I feel like Squidward. I feel like I haven't achieved the amount of success I want to achieve. I feel like I've kind of been stuck in this rut. So I've realized that I want to go after those dreams. I want to work as a nurse less and do music more. I want to take on a journey with all the risks and failures that are likely to happen to go from nurse to full-time in music. And I'm hoping that this YouTube channel can be a source of hope and joy for people who also want to pursue self-betterment, who also want to chase their dreams. How am I going to do it? Allow me to present the plan.
The plan.
The plan is really quite simple, and honestly, a little bit anticlimactic. This average Squidward-esque Pittsburgher who still anxiously picks his thumb cuticles through the power of friendship and love will firstly live healthy. you know, eat well and
Can I just get 2 McDoubles?
exercise and practice my faith. All those things, I will create a usable space and maintain it. Not like my junior high bedroom. And I will lovingly lean into relationships and community. The essentials. Phase 2. Doing stuff. I'll do more performing, writing and recording, keynote concerts, and I'll document this entire adventure. Nextly, some of my favorite goals. I want to dab up a 1 million subscribed content creator, like one of these guys. Release a few singles and an album or two, and get 100,000 subscribers. Right. So if you could maybe just click that right now, that'd be really helpful. And lastly,
That's a lot of goals, that's a lot of goals. I'm not sure this guy can reach all those goals.
the ultimate achievement through a series of strategic and wild chess moves. I plan to infiltrate and convince the inner circle of decision makers who could actually help me to perform sweet victory at the largest sports venue in town. At the largest sports venue in town!